Hi there, it's Karen here. Welcome back to my channel and working in Ross's Weekly Challenge week 3. And this week we're going to be making hinged book page journal spots. So we're going to start with some pairs of papers that we're going to make these from. I'm just going to make 3 because I think it will take me a little while to do all the different processes. So I've just got 3 pairs of paper. So one paper is slightly bigger than the other. And because I want to keep them in these pairs, because I've chosen papers to go together that are different colour, so I'm going to separate them like that to try and keep them in with their other half. I think I'm going to have to tidy this one up a little bit. And put that one there, and then this is the one I shall start with. And I think what we're going to do on this first paper, the larger piece, is put an image which is going to be triple backed, I think she said. Well, there's going to be 3 layers. So let's start with choosing an image. And I think I might choose from some of these. I've had these for ages. These are by Paper Outpost. They're called seed and flower ads. And they're rather nice, and I always forget to use them. So I just want to choose one that will go quite well, because this is quite a good size. So I quite like this, but I'm not sure about the colour there. Oh, these are a bit small. What we got here, this is quite a nice one. That's possibly a bit big. Or the green. Green's quite nice, and I think I quite like that one. So that one. Well, there's the daffodils. Oh, maybe I'll go with the daffodils. Yeah, maybe I'll do that one. Okay, let's go with that. So then we have to find a couple of layers. I might just tear down some of that border a little bit. Just, if I can, just tear off a little bit more, because we need to fit some more layers around it. And just take that in a little bit. Leave the year, it is 1900. Whoop. Careful of slippage. It's actually quite a reasonably bright day now. We've got some storms on the horizon for later in the day or for this evening, but it's actually not a bad day today. It's a bit I say warmer. It's a bit milder than it has been. It's been very cold lately. And Richard and I went out for a lovely walk this morning, quite nearby, just up the road along a river. It was really pretty, and yeah, it was just a lovely walk for an hour, and came back and had a lovely hot chocolate. Oh, I do love a hot chocolate. And I've got some really nice chocolate I bought before Christmas. It's like really quite dark chocolate, sort of 70% cocoa or whatever it is. So quite really chocolatey, but not at all sweet, which is just how I like it. So that was lovely to come back to after our walk. So I thought, well, now I'm all fortified, I'm going to come and do my challenge. So the next layer that she did is usually some sort of ephemera piece. These are all digital ephemera pieces, but see if I can find one that will be a bit of a contrast to the background. So there's a bit close. This is a sort of bluey colour. That might work. Well, that's quite nice. That'll work as a thing on its own, wouldn't it? As an image. That's a blue one. Got any other colours? Well, this is quite a nice colour. About that. That would be quite nice. I might do a bit of that, I think. these away. Okay, so I'm going to glue that one on there. Right. That can go. So we don't need much border. It's just a little pop of colour. Oops, upside down. Never mind. Doesn't really matter. Just get this out of the way before I get the two mixed up. No, me, I'll stick it to the wrong piece of paper. Right, so that's rather nice little border, and then we want a piece of book page behind it that will contrast with this one. So let's see what I can find in my box of book pages. How would that look? That'd be a bit of a contrast, wouldn't it? It's a very light colour. This is some old German, probably one of my uni books, but I'll put that on there because that provides a bit of contrast. Already this is very gluey. Right. Just going to show some of the font. There. I'm going to ink, no, not with that one, I'm going to ink a little bit around this edge. So I like to distress it a little bit, and then it's easier to define those edges. It doesn't blend into the background so much. Okay, last bit of glue. I need another piece of glue page. In the middle there, and I probably will add a bit of extra decoration on the front there. Might need a little bit extra something, but I think I'll just stick with the work what Rachel did for now, and if we have time at the end I might add a little something extra to it, but that one can go with its pair over there. We'll come back and do the other bit. Now this one, I think I'm going to need to tidy this up a bit, see if I can. See if it'll let me. This is some of Rachel's rag paper, so I wasn't sure how well it would tear, but it was okay. Okay, a nice piece to stamp on or something, or make a nice hinge. Right, let's see, it's got quite a small piece. I'm just wondering whether to take a little bit off the bottom. Seems a shame because this is rather nice, or maybe I'll keep that. Maybe I'll keep that. And I think this one is going to be for my Lace and Ladies journal. So I'm going to find a nice lady. I want to use one of these ones at the back. I haven't used these nearly enough. I need something that's going to show up nicely against this background, aren't I? Although she's going to be layered. She's a nice one. I think I'll have her. So I'll just take her down a little bit. The other side. Now we need a nice piece of ephemera to contrast with her. Looking at this piece, a bit too similar. Could have another look at this blue. Not sure the blue is really doing her any favours though. What we got here? No, don't like that. Being super fussy now. Yes, I like that piece. All right. I'll just try one more here. That's not quite big enough. Nope. Oh, what about this? So I'm just trying them all now. That one. Or this one. I think actually this one, after all. Okay, so she's going to go on this background, and then we'll find another piece to go behind that. Actually, I might do it with where we've got a bit of the writing. Bring it down a bit. No, it's not wide enough to have writing top and bottom, but I could have it at the sides a little bit. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to move her up a bit because otherwise I'll have to... I don't really want to have to tear down more than I need, so I might as well have her nearer the top, won't I? There we are. Right, and now I am thinking I might like a little bit of Florentine paper behind her. If I can find one where the colour works. It's got to work with the journal, hasn't it? Got a piece of that. rather like that. That's beautiful. I haven't seen that one before. Or haven't noticed it before. Is there any others that would do? So many to choose from. Oh, there's this piece. No, actually, I think I prefer the other one. I don't know why. I think it's just the solid colour. Just looks, because I'm going to give it a very tiny border. But I do think that's beautiful. So that's the one I'm going to use. Okay. Oh yes, she looks lovely on there. Okay. I better get another glue page out. This one's done its job. I keep reusing them and eventually I think they've had it. Yeah, that's lovely. And I would really like to put a bit of lace or something on here. Preferably something old or vintagey looking. No. I've got there. Ooh. Ooh. A bit of this would be nice. Too much. Just a little bit to finish her off. Oh, that's where it's going to be hinged, isn't it? Okay, not too near the edge then. Try to avoid this section when I put the hinge on, to try and remember that. Okay. Right, so put that one to one side with its little pal. Okay, put the Florentine papers. I'll put them handy in case I want to use them for the next one. Right, so that's this one and that's its partner. So another image that I think I might use, not quite sure which one. I've got these two to choose from. I think I might use this one. So, bit of a clue to an upcoming project, an upcoming journal. I won't be starting that until I finish my lace and ladies, but give you an idea of what I might be working on. quite a small image, this one. I'll have to build it up a little bit, I think. Although, to be honest, that colour in there of that butterfly would go really well with that bit of Florentine paper I've just used, which I might use again because it's a different journal and it's particularly pretty. So yeah, might use that again. Okay, get rid of the white edges where I've torn it. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, so now we need to find a piece to go behind it. About this piece. Yes. Yes, I think that would work. Oh, I've just seen what it says at the top. This is a piece of French paper. I think it probably came from one of Rachel's sets, and it says Les Trois Grâces, the three graces, which I think would be perfect for this image. So that was a bit of luck, wasn't it? I picked that piece. That's not straight at the top there. I need to straighten that up. I'm hoping it will work. Oh, it's like it was meant to be. Okay, that's not quite cooled down. So I'm having the same problem as Rachel, missing out my corners when I'm gluing. I think that's quite a common thing when you're gluing. Don't quite catch all the corners. Okay. Now I am seriously considering using that piece of Florentine paper again because I love it, and oh, look at that, it's a perfect match for that butterfly. So that's going on there. Oh no, I don't want to use this as my glue page, do I? No. Lovely. Yeah, I like that very much. There we are. So that's the 3 front pages. Now we need to work on the... Right, I've got... Oh yes, I was going to use this side for the writing side because half of it's blank anyway, so I'd only need to cover up that part. So that's what I think I'll do. Let's have a feel of this. It feels alright. It's just a bit wrinkly. Right, so I just need to find a little piece to cover up. That's a bit too contrasting, isn't it? I've got... let's grab these pieces of plain paper I've got here. It's a nice piece. That's going to go on there. How gluey is this? Not too bad. I might just tear around the edges just to make it look a little bit more... I don't know. Can't say authentic, but I just like this. I like the torn look a little bit more than the cut look. There's that piece. And then you've got the nice French on the back. When I don't have beautiful old papers, like if you've seen Rachel's video, she talks about showing off the beautiful papers at the back. Well, I don't have anything beautiful like that, but if I've got anything of, like that's French, or this is German, I think it's quite nice to have it in a foreign language because then you're not really tempted to try and read what it says. Sometimes it's not particularly interesting what it says on the back. Right. So I've got that piece or that piece. That makes no odds, so I'm just going to cover this piece up. See what I've got. Which one is this? Well, this is the Lace and Ladies. So I've got some of this dyed blue paper. So I might use a bit of that way round. Yes, that would work. I'm going to tear it with this ruler. So I've got a little bit more of an interesting edge. Okay. Right. That's that one. And then we've got this one. So again, I've got some plain paper here, so I just need to do a little piece across the top. Get rid of that one. And get rid of another one. Just wanting a bit of this. That'd be nice. as well. Don't need all of that. Okay. And did I bring in another piece? Was this it? Yes. Okay. That's a nice one. Just finish that off. And I've missed the corner. Of course I have. It's a common affliction, missing the corners. There we are. Alright, so yeah, that's a nice one. That's a really old one. This is where I have been able to, I've tried to use some of the old papers that I got from Rachel because she's... Oh! Oh, I hadn't realised that was a double page. Oh, well. Okay. So that side is now on the back. Doesn't matter. That's fine. That's a nice piece too. Right, so now that's the writing side, and that's the back of that. It would definitely make sense to put some sort of pocket or something here, or more writing space on the back of here, because otherwise it's kind of wasted a little bit. But I don't think I will right now. Right, I'm going to do the hinging now, because that's the last bit that needs doing. Oh my goodness. Oh right, I couldn't work out what's going on here. The Fabri-Tac is spilling out everywhere, as it loves to do. Right, so let's find, what have we got on the front of this one? I need to find some, I've got some bits of fabric. I've got some plain white, which is what Rachel used, but I quite like the idea of using some decorative fabric, if I've got any that would work with this. I think this might be quite good. Let's see. She cut a bigger piece and then cut that in half, didn't she? I don't know if this will tear. Oh, it's trying to. Yeah, okay. And then we'll try cutting that in half again. Or tearing it, if it will tear. My hands are just not always strong enough to do these smaller pieces. No. It's not a problem. I'll just cut it. Get rid of the strings. So I can make it like that. Okay. Right, Fabri-Tac, you're up. Are you going to work for me? Of course not. I am wondering, I'm going to give the glue stick a try with this. I'm going to try this Yoo-Hoo, see if it works. I have used it on fabric before and it has seemed to have worked. So I'm going to try it again. See how we go. side. Oops. And that bit there. And then line that up where you want it, and let's just glue those bits down and see how that holds. Oop. Okay, so far so good, that looks alright. And oh, got this other piece here, that one there. Then we'll see what we can use with this one. Now I'm wondering, oh, I've got a couple of, 2 or 3 options for this one. Got this piece, which would actually go quite well with that fabric. I've got a piece of, just a moment, piece of the fabric we used on the cover of the album, of the journal, but it doesn't really go with that. So I think I might use a bit of this. Or shall we go for something a little contrasting? That's quite nice. Actually, maybe I'll go with that. Bit of that, yeah. I think I might cut it about there. Cut it down the middle. Hopefully this will be wide enough. Wondering whether I need to use 3 on this one. Maybe I will, because I've done it a bit narrower. Maybe I'll use a 3rd bit. Okay, maybe that's piece there. Piece, ooh, yes, it's got to actually fit, hasn't it? Okay, we'll put 2 bits on. If we think we need a 3rd, then we'll put a 3rd piece on. And where's my glue? There it is. It's got to be within the boundary of that piece. That one there. And that one there. Okay, that down a bit, there we go. Wrap you around. It's very tempting just to put another piece on, might just finish it off. What do we think? Is that too much? A little bit down there. No. Maybe I'll put it on the edge there. I feel like I want to use another bit. I'll put that there. All right. I've still got the option of putting this piece on if I feel it needs it. That's not very evenly spread now, is it? Oh well, that'll be fine. Okay, last one, our beautiful ballerina. And so, what's going to go with you? Maybe I will use this piece this time. A couple of bits of this one. I've just had a thought. No, I don't want to use that now. Now I've torn it. I want to use a bit of this, I think. I think that will go really nicely. Nice. I've got a smaller piece here. That will do. Yeah, quite like to use that actually now. Now it's caught my eye, this bit of pink, just as a more of a contrast rather than too matching. If I can get these strings off my fingers. so many strings. Right. See if I can just tear this little piece. Yes. All right, so let's put this piece on. Where are we? It's hard to know which is the front and which is the back on this. It's pretty much the same. So if it's the same, it doesn't really matter, does it? Oh my goodness. It's fraying to Kingdom Come, this. Alright, let's line it up. A piece about here. And the other piece. Down here, like that. Just got to wipe my fingers because otherwise I'll just stick to the paper. And let's turn you over, line it up. And flip it. There we are. With added strings over that side. Okay. Actually, I think this one is my fave. Love that. Glad I went for the pink. I guess this is a bit of ticking or something, or it certainly looks like a bit of ticking, but I love the colour of that, and I love it with that picture. So yeah, that's come out really well. So pleased I spotted that. And that's like that. That's lovely. I don't think it needs anything else on the front there. I think that's just pretty the way it is. So, would I like anything else? I quite fancy a little something else on here. got some new washi tape that it's really pretty. It's got sort of gold foiling on it, and I thought maybe a bit of that would be quite nice. This one. If I can find the end. There's no end. This doesn't have an end. Oh, there it is. I think it is. Which way does it go? Oh, that way. I was pulling it the wrong way. Put a bit of that there. So pretty. Okay. Right, I think they're done. And just in the nick of time. I think the hour's nearly up. So let's just have a quick look. So there's this one, which I think is turned out really well. Really pleased how that one's turned out. And then we've got our one with a lady and a bit of lace with this really old rag paper, which is lovely. And I'm still considering putting another piece of something on there because it looks it's a bit loose down the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, I might just put this last little bit on here, I think. Just doesn't feel like it's very stable. Tuck it under that bit of lace, it might look a bit better. Yeah, they're not very evenly spread, but I think it feels a bit more stable with that there, although let's glue it down properly. Make sure it's properly attached. Okay, that's that one. And then we have our one with our seed packet on, which is actually very nice as well. That's like that on the inside. And that's got quite a nice bit on the back as well. So that's Roxy's weekly challenge for week 3, 2024. That was lots of fun. I will just quickly show you, because the last week's challenge, the week 2, I didn't manage to finish many of them. I didn't manage to decorate all of them. So, what have I done with them? I thought I'd show you. I did manage to finish another couple. So there's this one. So again, you can see what's coming in the way of a future journal. Bit of journaling space that just folds out there. That's that cute little pocket. And again, I used one of these seed packets for this one and some of my new washi for that one. I think that's turned out quite well, and a little Victorian image on the inside. And I also added some more writing space on there too. So that was those two from last week, so I just thought I'd show you how they got finished off. There's still one that I haven't done, but that can be done when I want to use it. So there we are. Thank you for joining me for Roxy's Weekly Challenge Week 3, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.